really integrate that all that learning into clinical practice, where you kind of you go on placements and you see patients, that sort of thing. So I think stage 2 is really the stage where people kind of enjoy themselves and find out about what their passions are within medicine, that sort of thing. And like I said, they focus on the care of patients with common conditions in a range of different settings. So things like diabetes, asthma, all these conditions you'll see a lot, especially in stage 2, as you kind of get more and more exposure to clinical medicine. So this is a typical week in second year. So Mondays usually lectures, Tuesdays GP placement, so we call this like a longitudinal placement. Wednesdays are head and neck anatomy and also extracurriculars. So at King's, and I think it's kind of common throughout most medical schools, Wednesdays, especially Wednesday afternoons, are dedicated to like extracurriculars, so that's rugby, football, whatever else you can do. But in the mornings we have head and neck anatomy. So just to clarify as well, in first year of medical school we learn all the abdomen, thorax, lower limb, upper limb anatomy, and then in second year we learn head and neck, which is a lot more kind of in depth and in detail, kind of requires a bit more learning and that sort of thing. On Thursdays we have intro to research stuff, so that's what Zahir kind of mentioned earlier, and that's kind of getting involved in research and understanding how research works and the importance of research within medicine, because as I'm sure you guys know, and I'm hoping you guys have kind of prepared answers for your interviews, research is essential. Evidence-based practice is completely, is everything that you need within medicine. So it's important for you as medical students early on in your careers to be able to kind of understand what research is and how to get involved and where research can take you in the future, because it's very much integrated within the career as a doctor, shall I say. We also have something called SSC, so student selected component. That's the thing that you do in second year, but after you've done your research so the first half is research, second half is SSC. And this is basically where you pick a module of your choice and you can kind of do a bit more research into that. So my module was global health, which I found very interesting, so kind of like exploring health disparities in the world, exploring why they exist, why countries in the Middle East and South Asia, that kind of thing, why they have worse health outcomes compared to the UK, for example. And that's a personal passion of mine. I found that very interesting. So yeah, people pick different things, which is kind of their passion. And Friday, I have hospital placement, and this is the key difference between first and second year. So you're going into placements. You see real life patients, you're spending time with doctors in the wards, you're speaking with consultants, you're doing examinations. So this is kind of a step up from first year, and this is kind of the thing that most people really look forward to. So being involved in clinical practice, because at the end of the day, you're at medical school to become a doctor, not to kind of learn lectures and theory and that sort of thing. So it does get a lot more fun, kind of interesting in second year. So this is a bit of a funny picture. This was actually 1 year ago yesterday, and this was after I saw birth and I helped with the birth on the wards. So at King's in year 2 we have 4 blocks that we rotate around on placements. So we have human development, which is kind of dealing with obstetrics or pregnancy, that sort of thing, also women's health. And I was on my human development block for this, so basically I was on the wards for like 4 weeks. The first 3 weeks I was asking around, can I see birth, can I see birth, can I see birth? But when you're there for like 2 hours on a Friday, it's unlikely that you might see birth. So I was there for 3 weeks and everyone